During the Revolutionary period, the history of education in America had a decline of European influences. There was a need to develop agriculture, shipping, and trade that affected the curriculum. There were many leaders who had an impact on the new nation. A private secondary school opened in 1751, which was designed by Benjamin Franklin and named the Philadelphia Academy. Franklin replaced the Latin grammar with the English language. Most academic schools were privately financed and supported by public funds. Regardless of your religion, if you could afford to pay tuition, you could attend the public schools. The students in these schools were taught a wide range of subjects from English to mechanics. In 1855, English academics were multiplying, reaching a peak of 6,185 schools, which were made up of mostly boys. However, Sarah Pierce designed a school that started in her living room. She wanted to design a school for girls, so she started Pierce's Litchfield Academy. This academy had a different curriculum than what the boys had learned. It focused on practical knowledge and skills. These girls were taught the skills that were useful at home rather than the scholarly skills which boys were taught. Early in 19th century, female seminars helped educate and train for higher education and skills outside the home, which later led to greater equality for women.
After the Revolutionary War from April 19, 1775 to September 3, 1783, there was a major shift in the U.S. education. In 1779, Thomas Jefferson proposed a bill in Virginia that outlined plans for educating children throughout Virginia. It proposed to have periodic checks of students' progress. This progress came before social standing or even wealth. Jefferson established the University of Virginia in 1819, but classes didn't start until 1825. Anthony Benzett fought for education of African Americans in 1773, but not until 1787 in New York was the first African American school for education of freed slaves. After his death in 1784, the first public school for girls in North America and the school for colored children in Philadelphia opened and operated until the 19th century. Noah Webster campaigned the development of a common language in 1758 through 1843. His first American spelling book was written in 1783, which was needed for American language to bind nations together. The Northwest Land Ordinance of 1785 through 1787 had an impact on education. It stated religion, morality, and knowledge being necessary to good government and happiness of mankind. Schools and means of education shall forever be encouraged. With the 36 sections divided, one of them was set apart for public schools. In final, after the Revolutionary War in the 1800s, the U.S. entered a period of self-definition, and what exactly should look like was part of that. This definition persists somewhat today. Today we mix cultural diversity in all classrooms in a way to grow and teach how even now we are different in backgrounds, but we are all the same in many ways.